Hello everyone. As a part of data science and business analytics internship at the Spark Foundation, I am performing the third task, where we need to explore the given data set and list out the problems by exploring the data set. So this is the data set which they have provided. Here we have various columns, and again there are various classes, some various segments and some subcategories. So moving towards the task. Initially, we need to import all the required libraries. Here I have imported pandas, numpy and matplotlib. Next up, we need to read the dataset by read CSV. So here is the CSV file. In step 3, we get in-depth information of dataset and visualize the dataset. First, it is data.shape, which gives the dimension of dataset. Here the dimensions are 9994 rows and 13 columns. Next is data.head, which gives the first 5 rows of the dataset, while data.tail gives the last 5 rows of the dataset. Next, using isNull function and data.info, I am just observing whether there are any null values. But here I conclude that there are no null values in the dataset. Next, using data.describe, I am getting some more in-depth information of the dataset, where the main thing to observe that the max value and the 75% value of cells and rate varies with a large difference, which means there's a presence of outliers. With the help of include all attribute, we get categorical variables, which clearly tells us that there are 3 different segments of people and even there are 4 different shipping modes. So further we need to analyze them. First of all, I'll carry out univariate analysis. So here we will analyze the segment of people buying from supermarket. With the help of values counts, we will get the 3 different segments of people, which include consumer, corporate and home office. These are the percentage values and the plotted graph, which concludes that almost 50% people belong to consumer class, while almost 30% people belong to corporate class, and 20% people belong to home office. Next up, we will analyze the shipping mode of the supermarket. So there are 4 different shipping mode of the supermarket. First is standard class, second class, first class, and same day. So here with the observation, I'll conclude that there are almost 60% of deliveries that are done to standard class, 10 to 20% of deliveries are done to second class and first class, while less than 10% of deliveries belongs to same day. Next, we will analyze the categories of items in the supermarket. So there are 3 different categories: office supplies, furniture, and technology. So here we conclude with the observation that around 60% of items in supermarket belongs to office class, while around 20% of items belong to furniture and technology category. For details, we need to analyze subcategories, which includes 17 different items. And these are the plotted graph, which includes paper, furniture, chair, arts, etc. And here we find that almost 19 to 15% subcategories fall under office supplies and 2 to 8% subcategories falls under furniture and technology. So for detailed study, we need to perform bivariate analysis. So here I have plotted the scatter plot graph, which tells us that most of the profit is occupied in consumer class, next is the corporate class, and the next is home class, which we can distinguish with the help of colors. For consumer, I have used the red colors. We can see that the red dots. Respectively, for corporate it is green and for home office it's yellow. Next, I have plotted the pivot table, which helps, helps us to conclude that when the discount amount is 30% or more than 30%, the values are negative, while for the discount amount less than 30%, values are positive, which tells that negative values indicate loss and the positive value indicate profit. So here, for the consumer segment, when discount is 20%, supermarket gets profit at some extent, while when the consumer segment has discount 80%, there's complete loss. Similarly, for the corporate segment, when the discount is 20%, it also gets profit at some extent, while for 80%, it's again a loss. Same applies for home office, and here we conclude that whenever the discount is less than 40%, it results for profit. Otherwise, the discount greater than 50%, it gives loss. Next up, we will see for respective categories. For furniture category, when discount is less than or equal to 30%, it gives profit at some extent. While for discount greater than equal to 30%, we see there's a great loss. Similarly, for technology category, when discount is less than equal to 30%, it gives profit at some extent. While for discount greater than equal to 30%, there's a huge loss. Similar applies for office supplies. For less than equal to 30% discount, we get profit, while for greater than equal to 30% discount, there's a loss. So from all above graph, we can conclude for all the three categories, when the discount is less than equal to 30%, the sales was going in profit, while when the discount is greater than equal to 30%, sale was going in loss. So finally, this is the grouped discount and segment graph, where we can analyze for each and every segment and discount, profit and loss in a same graph. Like for 15% in home office, we see there's a profit, while for 30% in home office, we see there's a loss. So that's it for the task. I would like to thank the Spark Foundation for providing me this opportunity. Thank you.